right, Hitta, how's it going, man?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Hey, not much, man.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing, man. You got a few videos now, over 1 million.
Yeah.
You got almost 9
Mm-hmm.
on your main video.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I appreciate the support, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure. So what part of Chicago are you from?
I'm from the west side of Chicago.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised your
Yeah.
whole life?
Born and raised my whole life.
Okay. What was it like growing up there for you?
You know, it was fun, but it was kind of hard because I didn't come from a family of wealth. I had to get it. My mother was a single parent. You know, my father was in my life once upon a time, but overall, my mother was a single parent. She could only do so much by me being a man.
Right.
Well, a boy at the time. She gonna do so much, teach me certain things. So it definitely was hard. So I, chose the street life and start hustling.
How early did you start getting involved in the streets?
I was 14.
14?
Yeah, 14, 15-ish.
Okay. You had mentioned that your dad wasn't around that much. Do you think that had anything to do with you getting involved in the streets that early?
Kind of, because maybe if I had, like manly advice, like from a person I look up to, then it probably would have been different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man.
So I learned a lot of stuff on my own.
So I think I seen in an interview that it said that you got busted when you were 15.
Yeah.
What happened at what was going on at 15?
I was with a few of my homies them. We young, trying to get high. We end up seeing somebody, and we just thought he had some money on him. We all jumped him, and we ain't getting number like $20. But we went to the store. We was walking back from back to the destination where we just at. Police ride up with him in the back seat. And we young, so it was like, you feel me?
Right. So the dude was in the back seat?
Yeah, dude was in the back seat, and they said, and then he said it wasn't a strong. I think it was a theft or something. A theft. And we ended up going to the station, but ended up getting out though. That was the first time though. So
Right.
Like after that, it just started getting real.
Right. I seen right here that you ran out of jail quite a bit from then to I think 2017. So you got out and you were real motivated for music.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the change in there that made you get more motivated towards music?
Because I was tired of getting locked up. I was just tired of keep getting out to nothing. Like I was getting locked up before that, and every time I come home, I just come home to nothing, and I have to go right back into the streets and start hustling. So that's that last time I'm like, man, Joe, but I never stopped writing music. I just kept on doing my thing. I always believed in myself. And then I always had a decent little fan base. And then by me being in and out of jail a lot, people knew me and my name grew and spread it, So it's like they start, people start paying me and they'll hit certain songs and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I see how they reacting in here. I'm gonna go out there and do my thing because I can't come back in here. Because it's like when you in jail, people forget about you. They there, but they not there.
Right. Yeah, no, I definitely hear that. So at what point did you start rapping? Were you young or would you start in jail?
No, I started before I was in jail. I started when I was 14.
Oh, okay.
Lil Wayne motivated me.
Oh, okay.
He motivated me to rap. Yeah.
He's one of your main influences right there, Lil Wayne? Any
Yeah.
particular album or anything?
No, just all Lil Wayne.
Just all Lil Wayne? Okay. So
Yeah.
you grew up, that was mainly the main
my
person you grew up on?
Yeah.
He influenced quite a few people from what I've been seeing.
His animation made me want to rap. When you talk about certain things, you can visualize what he's saying. So I started writing down his lyrics, and I ended up learning them, and then I ended up getting a hold to one of his beats, CDs, and then I just started writing. but I never wrote full songs. I always start off my the paper with punchlines. I would write bars. I never would write a song. Not saying I didn't know how to, but like that's what it was because all Lil Wayne was spitting was metaphors.
Right.
So that's all I write.
Oh, okay. So, because you got a lot of practice, metaphors and stuff like that. Because I know a lot of your music is more melody based, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. And so even when you were in jail, you were still practicing?
Yeah.
How'd you practice in jail?
I just get a hold to anything I can write that's blank. They got composition notebooks and stuff.
With a beat? I mean, how'd you without a beat? With a beat?
Yeah, I'm versatile. I can do. I can.
Oh, okay.
Make a
So
beat on the wall
you'd be
and,
okay.
Yeah, I can do all type of stuff.
Doing it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. How did going to jail change you?
Man. It changed me to be a real humble person. It just, cause like just seeing where I was at, like it just easily happen. Just like people change and things happen in life. So like I always told myself when I just get a little closer to getting away from that stuff, I'm just gonna just try my best. And I sacrificed in 2017 and got locked up in June for parole violation. I had 6 months left, but I got out in September because like on parole, it's like when you got 6 months left, say you do something, get violated, they're gonna chop it in half and go back and I had to do 90 days. So it's like, I'm like, man, Joe, it's either that or that. And I was taking risks, getting high, and I ended up going back. And that's the risk I take to basically be free now off parole and living. So it definitely, woke me up a lot.
Well, that's good. Then I guess it's a kind of a blessing in disguise then, type of thing.
Yeah.
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 How long have you been out of jail now?
I've been home since a year and like 3 months, 4 months.
Man, you did quite a bit, and that's a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So were you doing music before? Did you drop any videos before you went to jail, or was this last time getting out the first time?
December 22nd, 2016, I came home from off my 15-month bid, and then I started getting the studio like in January, and I just kept doing my thing, and I got booked in June.
Why do you think so many rappers are getting killed in Chicago?
Cause they just, I feel like they scared to let certain people go. I feel like they bring the streets into this lifestyle. I feel like they just I don't know. I feel like some people just still be trying to be cool, in my eyes.
So you think that more rappers should try to separate?
Yeah.
Try to separate the music, and just try to when you're doing music, kind of try to leave the streets alone.
Cause I know it's gonna be hard. People gonna be looking at you certain type of ways. But hey, it is what it is. It's for you to get your name straight. Okay, I love you and all that, but come on, bro. If you love me, you'll let me do my thing. Just cause I just separated for a week or two, or I'm doing my thing, that don't mean I changed up on you, bro. I mean I'm getting myself situated so I can get things situated so you can be cool.
Is that something you've had any issues with?
Yeah. So but I'm humble about the situation. I overlook certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it difficult is it difficult obstacles to overcome? Which you're coming up, you still probably got, you know, a lot of people that are still in the streets
Mm-hmm.
and you know, struggling themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I mean,
It's kind of difficult.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I noticed recently that you had a different name before than the name you got now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind all that?
Well, my name before this, I was Hitler, and it's like, you know, the environment that I grew up in. I wasn't focused on like history or none of that stuff. The environment that I was in, everybody felt like it was good to name themselves after a bad guy. So I chose Hitler, you know? So by me being in the streets, hustling, I ended up getting locked up, going to jail. It had everybody calling me Hitler. And then, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna run with it. But inside, I did a little research on that name. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
Nobody told you from the gate, like, yo, this was like a really, you know.
I didn't really think none of it. Like I was just thinking like Scarface and them, John. You know, I wasn't thinking none of
You
it.
was just
'Cause,
young.
like I was young. The environment I was in, I wasn't focused on really too much school and history and nothing like that. I'm focused on survival.
Right.
You know, so you know that's what it was. And then I got out and I started meeting people and going places. And I'm like, nah, I tweaked hard, and I'm like. You know, I apologize to certain people because I really didn't mean no harm or try to offend nobody. That's why I didn't really think twice about changing it. I just get stood on top of it, like, okay, this is what it is. Because I want my name to be a household name. I don't want people to look at me a certain type of way because of my name.
Right.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy though. I've never. Yeah, that I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, damn, wow.
Yeah.
That was I mean, but you know, you didn't know.
Yeah.
You know. And so what actually made you change it? Just a lot of people were on you about it.
No, not kind of, but not really. It's just something I just had in my mind for a long time. Like I gotta, I started seeing certain rappers get into crazy incidents on social media. So I'm like, no. I just know they gonna end up getting on me about this. Like I just know I wouldn't be able to do as much. Like,
Well, I'm glad you changed it. Definitely. What was the first song that started taking off for you?
I had made a song called "I Just Hit a Lick," and you know that's when eyes really got to open. Like, man, Shorty really throwing. He throwing, and then after that, I just kept on making songs. But then, like once I made "Oh Yeah," people really just had their eyes open.
Oh, okay. And that was the first one
Mm-hmm.
that took off? Okay. How'd everything with the Oh Yeah song come together?
It was one of them days that I just felt like giving up. Cause when you're doing this music stuff, it's a lot come with it. Like money, you think about income, you think about all type of stuff. So, like I said, it was one of them days I felt like giving up, and I ended up getting up with my producer. His name RJ the MVP. Shout out to him. He was feeling the same way I was feeling. So he got up with me, we talked about what was going on, and we just expressed ourselves throughout the music, and then it came up like that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're almost 9 million views now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kicking.
It is. Mm-hmm.
And how'd you end up hooking up with Waka?
Oh yeah. My manager Bo, he a big big friend. They've been rocking for a while.
Oh, okay.
So we went to Atlanta. He just basically just telling me that Flaka wanted to politic with me, and then we just linked up and did our thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I also noticed Kevin Gates was rocking with your song on the live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Have you guys reached out any?
No, but I know soon we will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I noticed a lot of people compare your style to Famous Dex
Mm-hmm.
and Lude Foe.
Yeah.
What do you think about all that?
I don't know. I just overlook it. Hey, that's their opinion. I'm just continue to do my thing. You know.
Okay.
But shout out to them though. You feel me?
Right. Okay.